There's a quiet thrill in watching someone from the shadows, knowing you could strike at any moment, and they'd never see it coming. Splinter Cell conviction doesn't just let you use the shadows to hide. It makes the shadows a weapon.
What the?
It doesn't ask if you want to be the predator. It forces you to be. And once you step out of that shadow, what you bring with you isn't stealth and finesse. It's calculated brutality. Usually, stealth is about patience, avoidance, outmaneuvering the enemy without being noticed. But in conviction, hiding isn't the goal. It's the setup. It's how you charge the weapon that is you.
Oh man! Time's up, Bishop!
Shadows are a trigger, one you pull the moment you choose to act. And when you act, the game doesn't whisper, it shouts. Every takedown is fast, violent, physical. You don't silently choke someone out. You slam them through a door.
Not, I'm gonna pop! Oh, Jesus! Right!
You don't sneak past. You go through them.
Hey!
And the truth is, it feels good. Because hiding isn't passive anymore. It's predatory. And when the moment comes that you strike, it's not just because you have to. It's because you want to.
Block me!
This is where conviction diverges from traditional stealth. You're not meant to go through the game unseen. You're meant to become the hunter, that when it disappears, it's only because it's coming back later, only worse.
Hit the target! Nice strike!
Take the last known position mechanic. The game shows your enemies where they think you are, inviting you to circle around them and strike from behind. Not to escape, but to toy with them. It's not just about staying hidden. It's about being unpredictable, intimidating. You're not surviving in the shadows. You're controlling it.
Fucking hell!
The AI doesn't adjust to you. You orchestrate their panic. And that's when it hits you. You're not being hunted. You are the hunter. The game designs you into one. You plan, execute, and vanish. Not because it's efficient, but because it's powerful. And when you're not in the shadows, you're in motion, Fast, brutal, merciless. The darkness is where you wait, but violence is when you act. Though sometimes, the game forces you to leave the comfort of the shadows. The lights come on, you're cornered, outnumbered. But the game never wants you to feel weak. It wants you to feel capable. It wants you to respond, not with retreat, but with overwhelming force.
Now, protocol 23.
That's when the most telling part of the experience surfaces. How easy it is to flip the switch. To go from silent to savage. To go from watching to breaking. You realize the shadows never made you gentle. They made you efficient.
There he is! Yeah!
Because when you step into the light, what emerges isn't someone who was hiding. It's someone who was waiting.
Fall down. There in the pouch! Oh, God!
Conviction is the perfect title. It's not just about belief. It's about certainty. The game never stops to ask if you're doing the right thing. There is no karma system. No branching moral paths. Just you, your mission, and the methods you choose. But here's the twist. The more confident you become in your role, the less you question it. You stop sneaking to avoid. You sneak to set the stage. You stop thinking like a spy. You think like a weapon. And somewhere in that process, the game stops feeling like a story about a broken soldier and starts feeling like a reflection of the player's own transformation. How far will you go when you're in control? What will you become when no one is looking or judging? The answer isn't in Sam Fisher's eyes or his actions. It's in ours. In Splinter Cell Conviction, you don't hide to survive. You hide to become something else. The game never says you're a hero. It doesn't ask for justification. It just hands you the shadows and watches what you do with them. And maybe that's the most honest kind of stealth. Not the kind where you avoid the fight, but the kind where you realize maybe the thing hiding in the dark was always you. Thank you, and see you next time.